It's so weird. Every time I try and start the stream, as of recently, it takes like 3 or 4 tries, and then it works. Anyway, guys, check out this 15-minute cantina. This is the type of trade, and I'm not suggesting to take it, but this is the type of trade that if I was to be trading nanos, like, this could be a nano type trade, because this stop loss here would be 4 nanos, stop loss here would be 3 nanos, stop loss here would be 2 nanos. And I mean, it's a outside bar right as CPI has came out, so we'll see. Did the hourly close? The hourly cantina closed as well, so we have an hourly cantina to the upside. Yeah, I would say I'm bullish. I would say I'm bullish. Looks like we already kind of had this. It's almost like a change in state slash inversion for value gap here, right? This V shape type thing. But we'll see. It could always turn out to be high resistance, reject the rejection block, go back for the data low. I mean, that's all possible. Actually, that's not even just possible. That's honestly very possible, now that I think about it. It's a fat rejection block. So if we're trying to fade everyone's probably long. So, I mean, sometimes you want to get in the mind of like, what is the opposite of what everyone else is thinking, right? And on one hand, I do think that cantina could play out. On the other hand, like, it's probabilities. So on one hand, that cantina could play out. On the other hand, this could literally just be a giant rejection block, and then market seeks back towards that data low. So, yeah. Anyway, let's start charting. Let's start figuring things out. Let's see. Good morning, everyone. You know, we're above. Looks like all the true opens, actually. That could be a bad sign for being too bullish. But then again, I do think that cantina has a chance to play out. Let's start out on this daily chart here. Looks like we use this daily volume imbalance, reclaimed it from the downside. We reclaimed it to the upside. So that's kind of interesting. I want to go fast here because there's a lot of interesting stuff going on, and I don't want to waste time. We had a lot of absorption, -159, on that dump down. So there's quite a, according to what's it called, SB Pro, that move down did come with a lot of absorption. So let's just start putting stuff in my journal. Today is 8/12/26, CPI. Daily volume imbalance here. Once again, I really want to go fast because we got a lot of interesting price action right now. So, once again, it's probabilities. I'm kind of thinking either A, that 15-minute cantina drives us higher, or B, ends up being a rejection block, seeks back the data low. I think both are reasonable. Just depends on how bullish it wants to be. So yeah, let's really get into the flow here. We got not a lot of time to waste. What draws and liquidity do we have? We got previous week's high, previous day's high. No, previous 2-day high ago. So previous week's high and then previous 2-day high. Once again, this is a good trade where you could trade this with a nano, and if you have conviction in it, it could be just really solid for taking a trade, this type of trade with a nano contract, which is kind of cool. If you wanted to take that 15-minute or hourly cantina to the upside. But once again, I'm not exactly sure for sure if it's gonna be cantina, if the cantina is gonna work to the upside, or once again, it's probabilities. Either A, cantina probably works to the upside. B, we end up using a rejection block here and cave back into the data low. That's kind of my probability distribution, I would say. Kind of thinking either A, 15-minute / 1 hour cantina drives us higher to further up, or B, rejection block within this news wick holds and we cave back in towards the data low. So those are kind of my two initial thoughts right now. Let's mark this out. Hopefully you can see that cantina. I mean, it's pretty clear, right? 15-minute hourly cantina. So the question remains, which is it? It's delivering from a Reaper imbalance here. Takes out true. What is this? True week open? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's probably going to be bullish. Oh, wow. You guys see that? That is a fascinating piece of information right there, guys. Look at the true week open just chilling inside the Reaper gap. What are the odds of that? That's pretty sweet. Oh, you can't see my screen. Ugh. Shoot. So this very interesting information here. Once again, it could go. Those are my two. If I had to pick one of the two, either A, 15-minute hourly cantina drives us higher. B, a rejection block holds within this news wick, and we fall and cave back into the data low. Definitely interesting, though, the way that we used this. One thing you definitely want to check on is how are we absorbing. We did have quite a bit of absorption in the low of this cantina. But once again, the other possibility is that this ends up being rejection block. Right? This right here, rejection block, could cave us back in. I'm saying both are possible, right? So once again, so the possibility one is kind of the cantina possibility. Where we go, boom, boom. We had a decent amount of absorption at the lows. Looks like, how much was it? Negative 159. So this is just regular bearish people. Yeah, this is possibility one. And you got one projection, two projections, three projections, four projections. You also got previous month's high. So, once again, possibility one. Possibility two is the rejection block holds, we cave back in. Right? So, possibility one. And then, like, possibility two would be, like, this rejection block were to hold. Or another weird possibility is soup the data high, Dark Phoenix back down. Possibility two, RB holds, cave back into data low. Possibility three, soup of the data high of the RB and cave back in to the data low, Dark Phoenix type thing. Right. So just kind of getting together narratives here. Once again, this is a decent trade for just one nano contract. This could constitute a Reaper in and of itself. So like if you want a more aggressive type Reaper here, this, I mean, these series of closed candles discount this imbalance. Could constitute itself as a Reaper gap. So we initially reject reject that, and then we come back test it and hold it. Very interesting. This is very low time frame premium Reaper, but it's, you know, market's respecting it. Low time frame, high resistant curve. And you have the data high here. Obviously, this is a target, right? We are getting S&T with the data high so far. See that? You really want to be thoughtful of market open here. Possibility 3 honestly could be coming a little more likely with how the market's moving. There you go. There's your data high. What was I gonna do? Yeah, data high taken. I actually just remembered I have to switch something real quick. Hold on. In my settings. Yeah, it looks like I said, possibility one playing out. Okay. Okay, switch that. Okay. So, yeah, possibility number one. There you go. Playing out. I did talk about how there was a bit of absorption down at the low of that cantina. And now it feels like we're getting a little bit of aggression off of it with there's a whale, 40 whale, and a lot of just market buys as we're expanding. Just formed a new 90-minute quarter. Not 90-minute quarter, 22.5-minute quarter. But what I meant is the 90-minute true open. Isn't this beautiful, the soup of this low here? Anyway, let's just chill out. I guess we kind of have our possibilities. Let's just kind of watch and read the market. Massive whale looking to buy at 29,888. So, what's at 29,888? Anything? Definitely an imbalance in price. Like you can see there's a gap. Okay, what gaps do we have to the downside, or in general? I mean, what gaps below price action do we have that are bullish? We have this 5-minute. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna grab my phone because it was charging. Oh my gosh. Well, my phone's having issues, so just ignore that, I guess. I'm not gonna have an alarm to go off. Hey, so there we go. We just hit that previous 2-day high. Once again, this is I said this an hour ago now, almost. Like, this 15-minute cantina be a really good cantina to take with nano contract. So far, that's playing out. Is that will still there? That will is still there. 2 minutes to market open, guys. Oh, looks like a lot of sell limits. We'll probably get manipulation to the downside on market open. Is there a gap over here? Oh, and we just had 337 market buys. It's a lot. That could be either absorption or aggression, honestly. Market's about to open. It's a 5-minute cantina to the upside. It's a decent chance it fails. Possible that it works. Both are possible. If it works, it'll go crazy. If it fails, it'll go crazy. I would lean towards the fact that it's gonna fail because, I mean, we already took this massive draw on liquidity. So we just took the data high. Do we still have SMT? We still have SMT with the data high. There you go. So it's a 90-minute SMT. All right, so this would be a probably better cantina to the downside. Oh, but it might go to the upside. It's too low time frame, honestly. We had a lot of absorption there. Huge limit seller got filled up at the highs of that wick. A lot of absorption. Cantina to the downside. It's probably market did just open, I think, didn't it? Yep, market's open. So you have a 1-minute cantina to the downside. Not bad. I mean, higher time frame is bullish here. Okay, cantina to the downside. Playing out. Should have taken it. Dang it. I thought about it. It's just underlying bullish is the problem. But with how the market how that whale absorbed the market, I mean, it's fair to just take it. Told you that other cantina was probably going to fail. Looks like we're seeking the data low now. But yeah, a huge order limit seller got filled at the high. We do have some absorption now to the downside. We have bullish SMT. But once again, with the data high below. So now possibility 3 is playing out. First present for value gap will form here. Now I'd mark it out like this. think actually looking at SB Pro more is actually going to help me a lot. Like that, looking at seeing how that limit seller got filled there, that actually was really important. Really helps with live trading. A lot of 128 market buys, a lot of whales market buying. Yeah, I actually do think, genuinely, oh, remember that whale? That whale, oh, that whale removed his limit. Huh. The whale, either that or he got filled. The old bullish whale. I went to NQ. I want NQ and gold to dump. Yeah, I was just hey, good morning, Javier. I was just looking at the guy that there was a guy that limit sold the exact top, but there was a whale that limit sold the exact top, and um we had a bit of absorption at those highs, like a 337 pump of buyers that got absorbed somewhere in there. So I almost took that cantina to the downside. I almost did, but I don't know. It just was not quite good enough, but it was definitely not bad. Maybe I should have taken it. Obviously, it's very asymmetric. I really thought about taking that cantina to the downside. I almost did. I mean, the fact that we had, I think the limit seller and the absorption should have made me take it, because, yeah, next time if I see that limit sell get filled and the absorption, I'm gonna take it next time, because that, with those two confluences, that makes that switch from okay to really good. So, or maybe not really good, but good enough to trade, to try, you know. And I wish I could show you guys SB Pro right now, but it's on my other screen, and I can't switch it. But yeah, we had a limit sell, a lot of absorption. First percentage gap kind of becoming a little bit of a breakaway gap. You're in shorts on NQ from 29,911 and 4468 on gold. Nice. We did have an hourly cantina off the Reaper to the upside. That in general, that is pretty bullish, especially with the soup of the true week open. So I don't know. I don't want to be too bearish here necessarily because of this. You have this kind of like 15-minute implied gap that I would consider an implied gap. Okay, running back up into possibly the first cent imbalance. You could mark it out from the wick to the wick. I'm implying it from that wick to that wick. Wow, tons of whale buys here. Just random whales buying. Like, they're all over. They're like literally all over. They're throughout here. There's just a ton of whale buys. I feel like they're gonna be absorbed here. I think we'll go lower. These guys look like they're gonna get absorbed. I think we'll go lower off of this actually. Remember, we have the data low. So you could consider this first strike if you want an aggressive, inefficient delivery version. I mean, if you liked it from the whales, the fact that the whales got absorbed, then sure, but it's inefficient delivery. Okay, we're getting this inversion to the downside. Honestly, not bad. I like this, okay? Very possible that this works. But, you know what, let's try it.
Order filled.
The main reason why is the absorption. And look just for the POC here. Oh, shoot. Should I have gone break even? Maybe, but we'll see. Where's the POC? Right there. Actually, you know, kind of backed by the data low, honestly. Okay, I'll go break even now. Um, oh, it's about to break even me. It's about to break even me. It's about to break even me. Shoot. I think I'll take profit at the end of this body here. 828. If it can get hit. But I might get break even. Probably gonna get break even. Maybe I shouldn't be in break even, honestly. You know what? Let's. I got break even.
Stop
I got break
filled.
even. Frick. Sorry, guys. I should be really showing my screen. I mainly liked this short, not because of any signature reasons, but because of the absorption. There was just a lot of absorption here. So that's the main reason why I liked it. I could have taken profit at that low for probably like 1R, but I felt there was a case that we should at least dump a little more. Okay, so I really only my rules, I've changed my rules officially, so I have basically after break even I have one more A plus setup, and if I don't if it doesn't hit, then I'm done for the day. Okay? So those are my new rules now, okay? So I have one more A plus setup and then I'm done for the day. It's my new rules. So So I have one break even. Honestly, it's hard because it's like it was okay, but maybe it wasn't perfect. And honestly, I don't know. I want to make the right decision. It's hard. It's hard. I think it's okay. But yeah, there was just a lot of absorption there, and it's very clear that it was a data high SMT, statistical manipulation of the session, accumulation, delivery. It's inefficient delivery from the first center for value gap, but still. Hi Nivathon, how's it going? Okay, one more A plus setup. I'm gonna really try not to. I don't know if I should have taken that. I'll journal it, but I have one more A plus setup I could possibly take. So, like I said, I don't know for sure if I should have taken that. It was very mediocre now that I think about it, but I don't know. I liked it in the moment. I had to trust it. Can you teach me how to trade your strat? Literally, like, it's just reading the market, bro. There's no, it's reading the market and taking an entry towards liquidity properly. Like, that's literally all it is. So if we see an outside bar with good signature, we got absorption, we got good low resistance highs. Okay, that's a good trade. If we have a good change in state or an inversion for value gap, with that bearish SMT time-based like there's a million ways to take a trade, but it's based off of the signature and my back testing, and I've got thousands of hours back testing, so that trade would have worked for 1R. So it's weird. I feel a little weird about that trade. Like, I probably did the right thing. I think it could have played out. And if it had played out, we probably would have gone here, and then I would have taken profit. And that would have been like 1.5R. So I think I did the right thing. But maybe not the most perfect trade, I will admit, but it was decent. Still want to be on the lookout for absorption. Remember, the big reason why I took that was not a signature-based play. Like, from a signature point of view, that trade was crap. But from a AMD and absorption type thing, like, I could just tell, like, data high got swept. So we have external sweep, internal sweep, displacement away, reclaim of the first percent for value gap. Even though it's inefficient delivery, it's still, it's honestly still valid from my perspective, because it's more of an IOFED thing. Like, it's just getting tapped, which is actually even more bearish. And then distribution to the data low. This is kind of how I was reading the market, right? Now you have this, okay? And we're delivering off of this, off that 1 minute gap. So something like this could play out. I just hate I don't want to overtrade right now. I really don't want to. Once again, I want it to be an A plus setup, so I'm really gonna try not to do anything. I want it to feel like when I click the button, it just feels like it just flowed in. That's how you want it to be. It's not easy. We did not take this true open, whatever this is. Red flag in my head. Okay. What true open is this? This is true month open. It's kind of a red flag. Honestly, guys, if we come up, hit this first center for value gap, this time if we efficiently deliver off of it, and then we get delivery lower, I think that's gonna be A+. So we already have external sweep and internal sweep. You have this. I wonder if we have an inside bar. But it's weird because it's if you could consider this maybe a little bit of an inside bar, and then if that's the case, then we broke up, so then we should continue up, right, Javier? Or you know what? If we inverse the first center for value gap, backfill it, and then get change of state up, that'd probably be even better, huh? Because remember, we souped the true month open there. Okay. I like this.
Order filled.
I'm going in. We inverse the first center for value gap on both accounts. So right here and this one. So what I'll probably do is I'll take profit with stop loss at that high if we can get it. So if we hit this high, then I would take profit with stop loss, and then I would target previous week's high. I don't know. I kind of think this trade is better than the other trade I took. I'm just saying. It could be. We'll see. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm going to get stopped out.
Order filled.
Dude. Oh, my gosh. I trusted that. Honestly. Dang. So for those who don't get it, whenever we close through the first presented for value gap, especially with this much displacement, I consider that a first presented for value gap inversion. Okay. And we'd already had this Reaper Soup here into the true month open. We backfilled this. We sweep out the low. Boom. Is right at 950. Okay, so I'm like, all right, closure through the first center for value gap with this much displacement. This should be at least a pretty clean break even. Okay, that's my logic. I'm thinking it should be at least a clean break even. Back test, delivery a little bit higher. You can go break even at that rejection block, and then take profit with stop loss at this high, and then possibly hit previous week's high. That's the logic. Okay. And then even you can see on the 5-minute, even the 5-minute did inverse. Okay, so it's not like the higher time frame didn't inverse, because it did. Okay. Oh man. Hey, now this is not bad either, but it's too late. And outside bar back down. So this actually might be bearish here. Hey, I switched the daily loss limit to be 7 below the daily loss limit, so that way when it stops me out, it's appropriate. And I like that a lot. So this might be a soup because true month opens right here. This inversion actually could play out, especially if there's S&T. Yeah, this is a really freaking good trade. Dang it. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. Honestly, this one maybe you could have just taken as a 1R. I like this one now too. Like this, but it actually could still be bullish though. It could be a 2022 model. Ah, yes, this right here. I feel like if this were to inverse to the upside, it would work. Honestly, I need to pay more attention to how orders get absorbed. I think that's a lot of how true edge can be identified. You know. Oh, look at this efficient backfill. If this were to go up here. Oh yeah, look at the outside bar there. The problem is, like I said, there were just a lot of absorption here. This actually was maybe better marked out as the original first center fly gap. Interesting. Not the implied. Like I said, this could be a soup. There's SMT there. Not bad. So this is a possible outside bar play. I don't like how I didn't inverse that though. Still could play out. There was some cell side absorption. There is some absorption now, I think. I want to get better at reading absorption on the chart. Yeah, oh man. You know why? Oh man. You know why that trade failed now that I'm looking at it? Just huge, huge absorption, and that was literally me. It's ironic. But it was just so much absorption there. I'm really going to be looking at SP Pro a lot more. I think it's really important. Honestly, this might be Venom. Yeah, there was absorption there. Wonder if there's SMT. There is SMT with this high. I think this is gonna work. This short, this high resistant short. Maybe. Oh, wow. Look at the absorption. Yeah, we're going to go lower here. Wow. If we get an outside bar here. Now, then again, I think I really want to start paying attention to the absorption because wow, I think that's going to be really helpful. Honestly, that might be my missing piece. Obviously, we did not inverse that yet, so. Another huge market buys. Oh my gosh. Now we're above that Venom candle. There's still quite a bit of and now there's a limit seller there. I just want to get better at reading the market, guys. I mean, there is a skill with, I think, yeah, the absorption is really important. I was mainly paying attention to the whales before, but I think the Canda Delta is also just very important. Yeah. Like something like that. I'm really actually seeing this live, seeing how the market's absorbing orders. I mean, literally going back and looking at the pump here. My order getting absorbed, honestly. It makes a lot of sense, kind of what is going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the outside bar there. Yeah, man, it's really actually so much of the market is just reading absorption. Oh my gosh. I think I'm right about this. Like ICT, like I was trying to explain this in the Discord. ICT concepts is like the base physics of the market, but then actually reading the absorption is like the quantum physics of the market. Like cuz it's like Schrodinger's cat. It's a little bit like that. It's like there's probability outcomes that can happen based off of what's going on in the chart and ICT concepts, but that's not enough because the probabilities of what's going to happen are constantly changing based off of how orders are getting absorbed. And so it's like this setup that you would see that's an ICT setup that would normally work might fail in the context of how was an order absorbed in this specific context. And so that's why it's like Schrodinger's cat. Because it's like when you look at the cat, when you look at this setup, normally this setup works. But why didn't it work in this specific instance? Oh, because this whale was absorbed. And it's so fascinating because I feel like that's like what is kind of the missing piece a little bit. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.